is on Koku, and I'm actually kind of hoping no one actually watches this, but I'm gonna let it out anyways, because I don't know, I just can't keep it inside anymore. I gotta scream it out. There, so you can see me smile for one last time. Okay, that's kind of gloomy, I know. But I've actually been pretty down. Pretty down for like the last week. It's technically longer. But I've been putting up a good front. Put it on a strong face. But it's just getting really hard to do. I think people saw the kind of melancholy of the night live stream probably can sense it. I had a conversation with someone, I don't know, about a week ago, maybe less than that, I don't know. That conversation helped just it confirmed, well, not confirmed it. I mean, I already knew in my heart, but the conversation just cemented it. So, yeah, and since then I've been pretty defeated. Really just defeated. Sad. And, yeah, it's just, what it is. I know that a certain person saw that I was kind of sad, asked me what was wrong, and I guess I obfuscated, deflected, so I don't want people to worry about me. I don't want them to be bothered. Plus, fortunately, it involved them. Well, not really them, just my feelings. I shouldn't have to burden people with my feelings. So, I guess you could probably consider it lying to them, even though part of ended up talking about like my hair being absolute travesty that day, because it was, and it was helping me feel bad. Was not feeling good about it. So yeah. I just said, it was about that. I tried to be a little cagey. But to be honest, I don't think she believed me. I mean, the person believed me. Fuck. Anyways. But I think it was the right place and time to get all into it. But, that's the long and short of it is I'm not okay. I've said it before and I said it again, but it is an absolute tough thing to watch a dream die. And so desperate to hold on to any little sliver of hope, any little crumb, whisper, vapor. But, I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for me. And it's been really difficult. It's been really tough on me. I have a torrent of emotions flowing within me. It's a storm that is raging, and it is so desperate to get it out. Hold on a second. There is a yellow bird. Look, I can even, pause for my... that's part of the point of this, is to be in nature and see nature and to talk and whatever, but... these emotions are so desperate to explode out. This rage, this fire, this love, this joy, this agony. It all just wants to come out. It just all wants to explode. And I have to keep it in. It's tough. It's such a fight to keep it in. I feel way too deeply, and these emotions run so freaking deep. And the thing is, a lot of people, especially at work and when I'm on about, think I'm pretty stoic. They don't know. They have no idea the fucking chaos that is just running wild inside of me. And sometimes it's just exhausting to keep it from exploding out. Yeah. Try a different route. Let's get in. Sorry about the wind. It's pretty windy. It's actually not a bad day to go walking. It's pretty cloudy and it's warm, but not oppressively hot. And the wind is definitely making it feel better. And it's nice. It's nice for me to just try to let it all out. So I'm going to let it all out. But I am friends with a spectacular and remarkable human being. And I've fallen in love with that human being. And that love is unrequited and unreciprocated. And there is no chance that it will ever be returned to me. And it eats me up inside, and it erodes the core of my being. The highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows. Because like when I'm around this person, it is magic. It is spectacular. It is wonderful. It is joy. It is energy. It is electricity. It is excitement. I don't want it to end. It is twinged with sorrow. Because I know it will never be. And then, when we part, it tears me up. Because I feel so hollow inside. I feel so empty. So I put on a brave face and I pretend things are all right. I try to be as buddy as I can and suppress the urge to try to be romantic, try to be impressive. It's not her fault. And I don't think she deserves to lose a friend because of my stupid ass falling in love. It's my fault. It's my cross to bear. I'm the one who should be taking the brunt of everything. Not her. And if I could keep her in ignorance about my feelings and my emotional torment and my toil, I think it would be preferable. Bunch of marsh. So I was hoping to just, be a friend, be a pal. Just try to bottle up my feelings, try to keep them away, keep them at bay. Keep myself from doing something stupid, which this is probably a stupid thing, but whatever. And then, just eventually she will move on, bigger and better things. And I'm hoping that, that happens before it just becomes too much for me. Oh, duckies. Hi, ducks. I could just kind of go straight in. That's where the alligators are. I'm not going to let them catch me. Oh, there's over on that. There's some turtles. I see them. Anyways. Another duck over there. Couple. Oh. Anyways. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, ducks, those are blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, probably right. Anyways. Like I said, I'm hoping that, before it becomes too much for me, she'll have moved on with her life, moved on away from me. Find her happiness. I'll be alone again. Well, I'm technically alone right now, but is this actually a trail? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. Recently, it feels like I'm going to go into this trail. I'm going to go into the darkness. As I was saying, like recently, it feels like they only really want me to be a work friend. Just talk and interact at work, and then maybe some other non-work related designated things, but not to hang out like buds, not to do anything outside of that context. Sometimes I feel like they want to push me away. So maybe they figure that distance, that lack of interaction will help me. It's not going to. It doesn't. She drives me insane. In a good and bad way. Like, fuck. I think of her way too often, and I don't want to think of her as often as I do, but I do wonder where she is, what she's doing. She's well. She's having fun. She's sad. Is there anything I can do to help? But man, there's nothing I can do. In the end, there's nothing she'll let me do, in my opinion. Because what good will it do anyways? Like I have a conversation with her and tell her how I feel, and then how I figure it is it will be the end of the friendship, because I'm sure that would make them feel bad, and they wouldn't want to have to deal with all the ancillary problems because of that, because of my feelings. So once again, it's me. I fucked things up because I feel like I'm trapped. I'm trapped in a situation that I can't get out of. Because I don't want to hurt her. I don't want her to feel bad. And I don't want to lose the friendship. Maybe I have to. Maybe I have to. Is there a path that goes on behind here? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Death is back there. But once again, maybe I have to. Maybe I have to be severed from this. I need all the hope to be destroyed. I need it to be unequivocal that it's never going to happen. I have to be stomped into utter and total defeat. I have to be destroyed so I can be reborn in the fire like the phoenix rising. I don't know. Old Kelton. And the sugar house. They do that maple syrup stuff. And the wigwam was destroyed. I don't know if they're trying to like put it back together again. I don't know. So it used to be covered. Somebody's stalking me. Because yeah, like I was saying, what good is it for them to tell them how I feel? I mean, they won't understand. They won't understand. They'll think like, I don't know what they'll think. Honestly, I just. What is the point of my feelings? Honestly, what is the point? Just to be in agony? Just to be sad? To be unfulfilled? To be lonely for fucking ever? To be haunted by the ghosts of my past failures? Only to be replaced by the ghosts of current failures? I view this as a failure. I view the whole shebang as a failure because I fucked up. I should have guarded my heart like it was fucking Fort Knox. I should have kept myself from that danger. Because, I mean, it could have worked because, honestly, like, at the beginning, I wasn't, like, we had great conversations, but I wasn't feeling a spark. I was actually getting kind of worried about that. And I should have guarded myself more. But I didn't. I allowed myself to believe. I allowed myself to believe after all these decades of life telling me that I shouldn't believe in myself. All these decades of everyone around me telling me I'm a failure, a loser, not worth it. I'm not potential. I'm nothing. Why would I have fooled myself for a moment to think that this one time, this time, my old, fat, balding, ugly, no career, no future, talk, but no action. How could I have fucking fooled myself into thinking that? How could I have fucking fooled myself? I hear people in the distance. So, tomorrow, I'll go back to work. Maybe I'll see them, maybe I won't. And I'll put on a brave face and pretend nothing's wrong. All the while, I'm dying on the inside. And I'm doing it I believe I'm doing it for their benefit. But maybe the truth is I'm doing it because I'm a fucking coward. I'm doing it because I'm so afraid deep down. When I tell them my feelings, they're going to spit on me, laugh in my face. I should accept my defeat. There are dreams that you cannot, there are some dreams that you just cannot fulfill, that you cannot pull off. I'm not going to find a woman who's into me, that I'm going to be into her. And I'm not going to ever find my life partner. I'm never going to be fulfilled. I will always have this hole, this emptiness in me. And it can't be filled with these trivial things. It can't be filled with watching movies. It can't be filled by drinking tons of alcohol or doing drugs. It can't be filled by having sexual trysts here and there. And it can't be filled by accomplishments and career. It can only be filled with love and by love. The problem is, I am unlovable. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe this is self-sabotage. Maybe I'm sabotaging myself, and this whole thing is sabotaging me. She's gonna jump on the stream, see all this, and fucking stab me in the throat. Not literally, figuratively. Jeans and jewels? I don't get that's very cryptic. There's jeans and jewels this way? Somebody die? All that's left are their jeans and jewels? I don't know. Anyways, that's probably a sponsor or whatever. It's definitely gotten a lot hotter under the canopy. I should probably go out into the highlands. Much cooler. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at her. She can't control how she feels. The only way I would be mad is if she actively tried to suppress any feelings she might have had for me. She actively fought it because, I'm not part of the grand plan. I'm not part of the grand scheme of things. Which, honestly, I'm not. I don't think anyone would make me part of their plans. Step day. Final step. Whew. Man. Whew. Legs burn. There are 3 deer in front of me. I don't know if you can see them. Past the ball sack tree. Oh, 4 deer. Some of the deer, they just don't give a fuck. Oh, little chipmunk. Anyways. You know, oh, that's making me feel better. I don't know about you guys, but just screaming it without screaming it. I mean, it's not like if I told her, she would just magically all of a sudden go, I understand. And I want to help you get through this. And I want to help heal you. It's not like that's going to happen. It's not like she's going to say, I want to help you get through what you're going through. Help you with your struggle. Probably because in the end, she doesn't know what to do, or she wouldn't know what to do. Now, in the end, I should have just not. See, this is why, it's like, say never fall in love, because falling in love, especially when it comes to me, every time I have, has ended in misery, sadness, and despair. Some things are just not meant to be, and it's not meant to be for me. Should let the dream should let the dream die. Choke it out of existence. Bury it. So that I only see it in my nightmares. I think I've told people on stream about this dream before, but I'm gonna say it again. I had a dream that, oh wow, the sun's coming out. Oh man. That's not what I was planning on going into the Highlands. I was hoping that it would be cloudy so the breeze would be good and I wouldn't have to contend with the sun. Shit. Anyways, so the dream is I'm at a convention of some sort. I don't know what it is, but I'm there. I'm by myself. And I'm kind of in the main hall area, wading through the people, when I run into her mother. Her mother says, "Hi, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey, it's going all right. You're here?" It's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You're here?" I'm like, "Yeah. Who would have thought?" So she says, "Hey, my daughter's here." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Yeah, let's would you like to join us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I would love to join you guys." And so we make our way to where she is, and there's these rows of booths, booths that you would find at like a restaurant. And in the booths, there's these tables, and people are sitting there with their families, and they're talking, and they're eating, and all that stuff Dude, you know I'm like right here, right? I mean, I'm just going that way. That deer's like, okay. Don't make any sign of moves, right? But, so we come across the booth where she's sitting, and she's sitting there with a little girl, and she's got pigtails. She's a little rotund, and you know, they're talking to each other, and then I come along and they're like, "Oh, hi, cool, have a seat, have a seat." And I sit down, and it feels like almost immediately, her mom and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go do something real quick," and they leave, and then I'm just left sitting in the booth with this girl, and then I wake up. So I'm trying to think of like what does that all mean? And like conventions are a thing that I used to go to all the time when I was younger. I used to go to the Motor City Comic Con pretty much every year, and it was always fun. And it was like a road trip with my brother, and it was a bonding experience, and just get away from things and just have like a little adventure. And the other conventions I would go to would be JFAX, which is a Japanese anime type of a convention, and I used to go there with a bunch of friends, but soon it became just me going by myself. And generally, I would get, yeah, I know, you startled me too. Generally, I would find myself being really lonely there. Feelings of being alienated from the rest of them, because we're all supposed to be like fans of anime, and we're all at a convention, but I felt so not a part of it, not a part of them, the group. And I would see couples, and it would make me sad because I don't have someone that I can share this with, someone same interests. And so, to me, the convention is a symbol of something that I'm interested in and have fun with, but I haven't really gone and done in a few years. And, I start off alone. That's I would say typical. And so but then I found, I run into her mom, and so I was friendly with her mom before I even knew who she was. I would talk with her and joke around. She'd always find my stories to be interesting and entertaining. And so I don't know if that's sort of a way, like, in my mind, she's sort of like a bridge to her daughter. And so she's like symbolizes as a gateway to her. And so then we move to the booths, which, a bunch of families and they're sitting at the table and they're eating. And so it's rows and rows, and it just represents families. Families sitting together, having a meal. And so I sit there with them, and it represents a family. It's the mom, her, and this little girl who originally thought maybe it was her younger self. She was talking to her younger self. I'm not sure. But they leave and I'm alone. I mean, with the girl, but I think it represents my dream of having a family of my own. So not only to be at a convention with somebody, share my interests, but to sit at a table with my own family and have a meal, to have a kid of my own. And then I was just left there with my dreams and the person that I thought I might have a chance with left. And there I'm just sitting there. And then I wake up because that's the end of the dream, so I don't know if that's my mind symbolizing that. I don't know. But I feel like it's a very fitting thing. So I gotta get used to the idea of, just go back into my shell, I guess. Stop talking to people, stop trying, just go back to suffering in silence. There's no need for them all to know my pain anyways. There's no need for them to be privy to that information. I mean, after all, like, what can they do? They can't do anything. They can't save me. They can't help me. They'll be like, oh, I know this girl, I'll try to hook you up with her, and, it won't work because I'm me. As people say, like, oh, try dating apps, like, oh, yeah. You get one look at my picture, I take a horrible picture, holy shit. Oh, man, I do not look good in pictures. I mean, look, I've wasted my life. There's a plane. I've wasted my life, and I blew my chance, or my chances. So I guess I could just try to live a vapid existence from now on, just just try to have fun, and try not to think about being alone, and try not to think about love, and try not to think about the horrible emptiness that exists inside of me. do. I should sing. What was that? Fade to Black by Metallica. Life it seems will fade away, drifting further every day, getting lost within myself. Nothing matters, no one else. I have lost the will to live, simply nothing more to give. There is nothing more for me, need the end to set me free. There's another deer in the room. Things not what they used to be, missing one inside of me. Deathly lost, this can't be real. Cannot stand this hell I feel. Emptiness is filling me to the point of agony. Growing darkness taking dawn. I was me, but now he's gone. No one but me, I can save myself, but it's too late. Death, I can't think that I should even try. Yesterday seems as though it never existed. Death greets me warm, now I will just say goodbye. Goodbye. Anyways, I don't know. I have a half a feeling that I'm going to be in for an angry coworker tomorrow, which is not fair to me, honestly, because every time they got mad because of something I said on a video, she takes it completely out of the right context, takes it the wrong way, doesn't understand what I'm talking about, and then really doesn't give me much of a chance to defend myself, especially the last time. And yeah, it upset me, and I'm still kind of upset about it. And yeah, she angered me because of that. she gave me like no chance to explain myself, to defend myself. And then she just felt like she just tossed me away. She felt like she just threw me into the trash. There's a white bird there. Some sort of geese. Not geese, goose, whatever. Or swan? No, not a swan. Anyways. But yeah, no, it upset me. I was very angry. Very upset because of that. But I didn't tell her because I'm trying to protect her. I'm trying to not be a distraction because she had important things going on. And I shouldn't be fucking that stuff up for her. Even though it was she had the wrong idea. And she jumped to the wrong conclusion. But no, she was right about something, man. We're not on the same page. We want different things. Or at least I believe we want different things. But the difference is I'm willing to set aside my wants. Oh, another deer. Whoop. I'm willing to set aside I don't know if there's any alternate routes that go there. But no, I'm willing to put aside my ambition, my dream with her so that she can be comfortable, so that she can not feel pressure or obligation or whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe that's the mistake. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I should pursue make it clear that I want to be friends with you, but I also want to be your lover. And I want both. And maybe I should be like, I'm not willing to settle for half of that dream. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe that's what maybe that's what she's waiting for. Is for me to just come out and say it. But I can't say it now. She's got 2 more performances. I can't be that distraction. Because if I'm wrong, then I will be blowing shit up. And I don't know how damaging it would be for her if I'm wrong. So once again, it's that feeling, that I'm trapped. Because I don't know. It feels like no matter what I do, which way I go, I say nothing, it's the wrong thing. I say something, it's the wrong thing. I know, they're saying, we have an understanding. And to me, my understanding of that was that we were going to be friends. And that I still want more. And I'm not going to press the issue. And I'm not going to try outside of just normal interactions. But I am going to continue to hope that one day that she wakes up and realizes that she has feelings for me. And I guess that's a foolish thing. But then the thing is like, so what? It's like, just sever everything and then be sad, because not only am I sad because everything is over, but I'm also sad because I hurt her. And there's no way I can... have I gotten to that point where I fucked up so bad that I can't avoid hurting her? Is that what it is? I know it's weird because it sounds like I'm more concerned about hurting her than hurting myself. But the point is, like, I've already been hurt. So, it doesn't matter if I'm still hurt or if I get hurt more, because I'm already in pain. It just fucking kill me inside to think that I would be responsible for hurting her. Especially since I am totally not wanting to do that. We got people all. After all this time, solitude is broken. Anyways. I'm a religious man, and I've been praying hard for quite a long time, months. I'm just not sure what the answer is. I know I'm impatient. I know I'm impatient. I just don't know what the plan is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But like I said, everything feels like it's the wrong decision. Maybe tomorrow is the day that I just have to. I don't know. This is the hope. I'm on vacation next week. She will be done with her thing. Maybe we can get together that week and going just lay all my cards on the table and say, look, this is how I feel. And I just want you to know that this is how I feel. And let's figure out what we're going to do together. If we're going to go our separate ways, then we're going to do that together. If we're going to maintain the status quo, we're going to do that together. If we're going to try to move forward, we're going to do that together. I don't know. When I keep seeing like someone popping in and out every so often, I keep thinking it's her. And every time she pops in, it's like she's just angry. And that's the thing, it's like I think she doesn't want to hear it. She's curious, but she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear that I have feelings for her. She doesn't want to hear that I may love her. Because it complicates her life. And I think she doesn't want that kind of complication in her life right now. And, you know, she says that she gets mad when I talk about this stuff because I'm talking about her and it feels like I'm talking behind her back. And it's not that. That's the thing she's got to understand. This is all about me. When I'm talking like this, this is all about me, my feelings, and trying to like heal myself and help myself, and work through my issues. I love her. That's the long and short of it. I love her. And I want the best for her, and I want her to be happy. And if her happiness means I have to disappear, then I guess I'll have to fucking disappear. I just want someone to want me to be happy too. Well, I mean, yeah, they'll be like, they want me to be happy, but they can't do anything about it because they just don't have feelings for me. And that's the whole point. It's like, I need someone who will love me. And that is like the hardest thing in the universe. And it's like, it's so crazy because it's like, it feels like most people in this world can find someone that loves them. It feels that way. It just feels like I'm one of the few in the minority that, you know, I'm snake bit. Love has no place for me. There's one person for you. Yeah, she died. She never even met me. I never even met her. Right? That's how it goes. I don't know. Alright, enough of this fucking... Enough of this fucking shit. Enough of this fucking... Whatever. Is this even a pity party? I guess maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling bad about myself, but whatever. Fuck this. Let's talk about my week. Since, you know, that's what I'm supposed to be doing here. You know what? Fuck my feelings. Fuck my heart. Fuck what I want. Fuck my love. Fuck me. Fuck my heart. Fuck my mind. Fuck my soul. So I watched a few movies this week. I watched Alien Romulus. I also watched a movie called Last Embrace. And I watched the Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So there, I can now officially say I've seen all the Hunger Games movies until they make another one. But by the time they do and it comes out or whatever, the sole reason I'm watching these probably not be a reason for me to watch them anymore. Anyways, so first movie, Alien Romulus. I mean, overall, entertaining movie. I'd say good. About 3.5 out of 5. 3 or 3.5 out of 5. You know, it's like, you know, it might be like a 3.25. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of, like, they borrow a lot of elements from the other Alien movies. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, almost feels like one of those like reboot type things, because there's, you know, there's a lot of Alien in this movie, the first one. I like the fact that they use the old technology, you know, the old CRT televisions and the clicking computers and the low resolution text and, you know, whatever. I think it added to the feel of the movie. Feels like a movie that exists in that universe. But yeah, they borrowed elements from Aliens, even some elements from Alien 3, definitely some elements from Alien Resurrection, elements from Prometheus. Not really. I mean, maybe some Covenant is in there, but mostly, yeah, mostly those other movies. And that's fine. But one of my criticisms is that the actual alien, like, it felt like not center stage in a way. It didn't feel like that looming threat. You know, it felt almost like lost in the movie. Like it was supposed to be hunting them, but you never got that feeling that it was hunting them. And it never really felt like that. It never felt like, you know, they had to go do something and the alien was there and then, like, they'd have to adjust and run away and stuff like that. So that I found to be a little disappointing. But anyways, I haven't been out here for a while. Does this actually go somewhere? Or is this like an exit? It's an exit, then I gotta turn around and go back. I think I've done this before, and I think I do have to turn around and go back. It's like sometimes it's hard to like remember which one of these. Yeah, I think so, because I don't think it walks around along the fence line. Butterflies, lots of butterflies. drove around through that. It was interesting though. No outlet. Keep your dog leash. Pick up after your pet. Exactly. Anyways. So, I mean, but like I said, I enjoyed it. There was some things that were disgusting. And there were some things that, like, I thought, oh man, they were going to go do. And then they did not quite have the balls to do it. And the person I saw it with, they agreed. They like thought, oh my goodness, is it gonna do? It's no. Maybe the director's cut, right? Anyways, I've always thought like, it would be like some sort of familial bond, right? But maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, some maternal bond, mother-child bond, right? Anyways, whatever. So, yeah, it was entertaining. And I watched Last Embrace. It was a 4K from Cinematograph. A new line from Vinegar Syndrome. Stars Roy Scheider. And you know what? I do enjoy him as an actor. I mean, in the movie Jaws, I liked his part in Marathon Man. 52 Pickup. I think he was in Sorcerer. Anyways, so that movie was pretty good. Movie about a man who's like works for an agency, not like, kind of like a spy type agency or some sort of law enforcement agency. Anyways, he was on a job with his wife, and a shootout happened and she got killed. He had a breakdown because of that. So after he got released from the hospital, he just wanted to kind of go back to living his life like before. And he gets this, he comes back to his apartment, and it's been sublet out to somebody else, because that's what they do. The company does when you go out on assignment. They'll do like a little temporary lease thing while they're gone. Make some money, right? Also, it's just weird to have the apartment empty. I guess that would be suspicious or something. I don't know. Anyways, he gets this mysterious letter in Hebrew, and so he's convinced that someone's trying to kill him. And is it the agency, or is it somebody else? And so he's just, he's trying to figure it out. And he gets involved with the person who is leasing his apartment at the moment, who happens to be a attractive grad student, I believe. Anyways, so I think that was a pretty good movie. It was entertaining. It's definitely a late 70s movie, so it does have that 70s vibe to it. Some people might not like, because it's not all action all the time, and it's sort of moves a little slowly, but I enjoyed it. So there's that, and then finally moving on to The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And while it's a fine and entertaining movie, and it's a long movie too, so I guess it's hard, like, especially if there's like a lot more of development, but just the, like, I don't know, I don't get Snow in this movie, and I don't get other people in this movie too. The love story, like, you know, I understand it has to end in some sort of type of betrayal, because, you know, that's, you know, it's the famous line, you know, it's the thing you love the most that destroys you. And, you know, he fell in love with Gray, and, you know, Snow, Gray, yeah. And her character, I didn't even understand her character, like, I don't know. Like, I could not get into her character, and it made very little sense. You know, she really loved him. You know, she talked about trust, but in the end, she didn't trust him. In the end, she didn't trust him. Because if she would have trusted him, it wouldn't have ended that way. But, and, you know, he felt that kind of betrayal. Whether or not she actually set that up or not, but, you know, that definitely hardens someone's heart, and that definitely would cause you to, your villain arc. But he was sort of villainous to begin with. He was willing to break the rules, to bend things. But it felt like there was that sympathy. He had that sympathy. For people, especially, you know, living in the district for a while. I would think that, you know, he would have felt that, but apparently no. Because it feels like there's a bit of a disconnect between him in this movie and how he is in the proper Hunger Games movies. Anyways, we got a bunch of people. Move. Anyways. All right. Got through that. Anyways. Well, like I said, it was an entertaining movie, bit long in the tooth. Kind of showed like how I guess the games evolved, and honestly, like, yes, the idea of the spectacle of it all. It was important to have the spectacle for people to watch, cheer, but yeah, like the fact that didn't, you know, it's like, yeah, these these are supposed to be tributes, you know, they're supposed to be the honored fighters for the district. And honestly, I think the district should get like some kind of benefit from their district winning, like double food rations, something like that, just to like make it, I don't know, like that world. It fascinates me, but it also like I'm not sure about it, like how it like works, and how it would work. But it is fascinating, anyways. I like that breeze. I like that wind. Anyways, hour and 26 minutes is almost, it's about 7:45 where I am at. Anyways, it's a good walk. A good walk. Where does this go? It just goes around and over to there probably. Let me take this real quick. I'm going to work our way around again. I know it was probably not a certain person running it. It's probably other people just didn't want to listen to me pissing and bitching and moaning about my poor sorry life, my feelings. Honestly, they're right. My feelings aren't that important. You know, kind of conceited of me to think someone would want to listen to them. Conceited for me to think someone would care about my pain and my struggles, my hurt, my sorrow, and my despair. So, hopefully that bug repellent works well. Muck. Hey, look, there's a couple deer there too. And outside the muck. Anyways. Oh. Bird. Floop. Yeah, it's getting kind of dry over there. We need some more rain. People. Got past those peeps. Anyways. An hour and a half. Oh, bunny rabbit right in the middle. Hopefully it's not dead. Hasn't moved yet. Still hasn't moved. Still hasn't moved. Still hasn't moved. Okay, now it sort of moved. Yeah, are you gonna run away, buddy? What? What are you doing? Move. No, I do see you. Like, yeah, I mean, I can see you. I mean, I gotta go that way. Okay, see, there you go. Yeah, I just run into a rabid bunny rabbit like would be one of the fears. And you gotta get a whole rabies shot or something like that. Anyways, speaking of rabies, that movie. Hydrophobia. I would have thought that would come up in a movie, but apparently it did anyways. But so anyways, overall those three movies were fine. The question is, head back this way. It is a nice evening. It would be wonderful to spend this evening with my love. Put my arm around her shoulder. Give her a passionate kiss under the trees. Maybe give her some tongue. Maybe she'd think about getting a little frisky somewhere. I'm like, oh. It's like look, my past relationship, she was very daring at times. And, you know, I'm a perv myself. I'm a pervert. You know, I love sexy ladies and I love breasts and booty and, you know, vagina's beautiful. You know, I desire that stuff. But, so I'm not a prude, but man, sometimes I can be pretty prudish. Especially it's like, you know, like, I mean, like, you know, if we're out here and she's good to go, she's ready to go, man, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna be really nervous about it though. Be really nervous about it. Like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? No, so it's funny because it'd be like the you know, like the horror movies, you know, where like the couple are making out in the car in Lover's Lane. And it's always the woman that's like, hey, did you hear that? You hear that? And the guy's all like, no, come on, you know. It's the opposite. I'm like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And she'd be just like, shut up. Shut up and let me suck your dick. You know? Shut up and put your tongue between my legs. You know, something like that. Shut up and rail me, damn it. Oh man. This path is super overgrown. No.
Very muddy. You were piping at the mud.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's not good.
Yep.
So I don't know if, he broke free from her grasp of the leash or she didn't have a leash. I don't know. But I hope she finds her dog. But yeah, this is a large area for a dog to just, get lost in. Nature can be dangerous too. Anyways, so we're heading back. The end of another walk. Maybe I'll put this one on private. I don't know. I don't even know if my streams show up on the recommended. I don't even know, whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I'm a dead man anyways. Destined to fuck it up because I'm insecure. I'm insecure and not self-confident. So, I don't know. But regardless, crab apples. Nature's laxative. Anyways, regardless, yeah. I mean, regardless of what happens, I do love her, and I just hope I don't end up resenting her. And I hope she doesn't end up resenting me. But when it comes to the affairs of the heart, it's a very difficult thing. And doesn't always make sense. It is not very logical. So, anyways. 3-day week, 3-day work week for me this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and my vacation starts. What will I do? Probably watch a bunch of movies. Anything else? I don't know. maybe this weekend, maybe go to the beach, but then it's like it's been really cool at night, so water temperature is probably super cold, so I probably will not, unless we maybe Duck Lake Channel, I don't know. But the other weekend, the last weekend, apparently I think is Grand Con, which is a convention. Oh my god, a convention. It's a board gaming convention, so I know a bunch of my friends are going to go on that. Anyways, and ruin the country. Anyways, so board gaming convention. I'll go one of the days, play some games, try to enjoy myself. If it's downtown, maybe I'll get that decent sushi. That not sushi. My God, ramen. I had. There was a place at the place yesterday that had ramen, at least more traditional like ramen, but it was, first of all, it was supposed to be some spicy beef, and it was just barely registering on the heat index. And the other thing was like, it was all right, but it wasn't really good. It wasn't like some really good ramen. So I've had some really good ramen before. That was kind of meh. I mean, definitely better than like the packaged stuff that you get. The thing about the packaged stuff that you get though is that you can do some cool things. Like, I don't make it very soupy, just enough to get the noodles al dente, and then it's like I'll put some honey in it. Gives it a little extra depth, a little sweetness with everything else. Makes it better. Anyways, so man, now it's like hour and 44 minutes. It's almost 2 hour stream here. Streaming like a demon. Anyways, no school, 8:23. This sucks. Like, what? The kids going back to school this week, I think, or next week. It's so, like, it's not even September. It's almost September, but man, it just makes me think the year is just disappearing. And maybe it is. I don't know. To think that it's gonna get cold and miserable, and I will be cold and miserable and alone. But wait, that's every winter. Damn it. You're right. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. Why do I have to feel the way I feel, right? Life would be easier if I didn't have feelings. If I was just like some stupid fucking robot. But no, it's my feelings not only cause me pain, but cause everyone else pain. Doesn't hardly even seem worth it. Anyways. Oh Lord. Lord, oh Lord. If there's ever a time I need your help, it's now. I just don't feel I'm very deserving of it, though. Anyways, the darkness is very difficult to break free of the darkness's grip. Maybe I'd have more confidence if growing up I was more capable. Therefore, I actually got confidence by doing well when I was younger, instead of not doing well and thus not building confidence. So that the time where you need confidence, you actually can have it. I don't know. Anyways. I think too much. I think too much about things. I think too much about my feelings. I think too much about my situation. I definitely think too much about her. So, but you know, I've tried so hard and come so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. And honestly, it feels like my feelings don't matter. Doesn't matter. I can love deeper than the deep blue sea, more powerful than 1,000 nuclear bombs. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I should probably end this. I'm almost home. I'm sorry, everyone, being such a downer. Spend too much time apologizing. I always feel like I'm responsible for the mess. All of the messes. Yeah. But have a good week. Have a good night. Stay sexy. I'll see you guys later.